Okay class, so it's week 15 and it's lecture number 57. We were discussing about the topic mensuration. In last class we had discussed about the pyramid and we had discussed in detail regarding the volume and total surface area of pyramid in last class, right? Also I had discussed that the working formula of volume of a pyramid depends on base area, right? So that are the things we had discussed in the last class. In today's class we are going to continue with the topic cone. In the beginning of the topic mensuration, I have told you the working formula of cone, its volume, its surface area and curved surface area. But in today's lecture I am going to revise the nomenclature of cone. So we have a cone, right? In a cone we have three lengths. The one is a radius. The second important length is the height. And keep in mind that height is always at 90 degree. And the third length we call it slant height and represented by a symbol L. So here R represents radius, H represents height and L represents slant height. Now you need to write it down in your copies. Further I will write the working formulas. So volume of a cone is 1/3 pi r square h. The curved surface area of a cone is pi r l and the total surface area of a cone is pi r l plus pi r square, right? Now you need to note down all the things in your lecture copy, and for that purpose I am giving you a time. Let's suppose I think 30 seconds are quite enough to note it down. Alright, wait a minute. Alright class, so now you have 30 seconds to note down all the things as you can see on your screen. These are all the working formulas we had discussed in the first class of the topic volume and surface area, also referred as mensuration. And keep in mind that I had told you that we have one enemy and one friend. The friend is volume because it is very easy to find out. Just apply the working formula, substitute the values and you will get the value of your volume. But for surface area we need to highlight those boundaries which we can touch easily. That is the trick that I had told you in the beginning of the topic mensuration. I hope that all of you had copied all the things that you can see on your screen. Now we need to start the exercise from your previous book 3, and it's exercise 12b. As you can see, there are 4 parts A, B and C, D, right? We have 4 cones. If we start from part A, it says that find the volume of each of the following cones. We need to find out the volume, that means we are talking about friend here, right? Which means that this question is easy. Given that the height of the cone is 14 centimeter, as you can see here, and the radius is given as 6 centimeter, you need to find out the value of volume. We know the working formula of volume of a cone, so you need to try it first, and for this purpose I am giving you approximately 40 seconds. You need to find out the value of volume of cone. Apply the working formula, substitute the values, calculate it, and you will get the answer of volume of a cone. Done? Alright class. Alright. Now your answer will be volume is 1/3 pi r square h. The value of r is 6 and the value of height is 14. So 6 square is 36 times pi is 3.142 times 14 and divided by 3 is 527.8. 527.8 centimeter cube. I hope that you got the same value, right? Alright. For part B. For part B, it says that area of the base is 154. Now area is known. Sorry. Area is 154 centimeter square. Height of the cone is given, it's 5 centimeter. We need to find the value of volume. So I'll give you a time. You should try it by yourself first and then I will start. So you have approximately 30 seconds to try this question. Keep in mind that radius is unknown. You need to find the value of radius first. Done? Alright. Now first thing we need to do is we need to apply the working formula of area. It's pi r square. Now why it is pi r square? Because we have a circular base and the area of circle is pi r square. The value of area is 154 is equals to pi r square. R square, it will be 154 divided by pi, and if we divide 154 divided by pi, it's 49. R square is equals to 49. We need to apply root on both sides to cancel the square sign. So R is equals to 7 centimeter. Now radius is known. You need to find out the value of volume. You need to do it by yourself and you got 30 seconds to find out the value of volume. Just apply the working formula, substitute the values, and you will get the value of volume of a cone. Done? Alright. So it will be volume is equals to 1/3 pi r square h. The value of radius is 7 and the value of height is 5. So it will be 1/3 pi, 7 square is 49 times 5. You need to multiply it. So 49 times 5 times pi, it's 769.8 divided by 3. So that is equals to 256.6 centimeter cube. That is the volume of a cone, right? So we had done part A and part B. Moving on to part C. For part C, we have the value of height. It's 14 centimeter. And this value 7, what is it? Is it a radius? No, it is a diameter because it is a full length, right? So the diameter is 7 centimeter. We all know that radius is half of a diameter. So if you divide it by 2, you will get the value of radius, and that is equals to 3.5 centimeter. Now you got 30 seconds and you need to find out the volume of cone. Apply the same working formula, substitute the values and find out the value of volume of cone. Alright, done class, or you still need more time? Okay, so it will be volume is equals to 1 over 3 pi r square h. The value of radius is 3.5, that is 7 over 2, and the height is 14. So 3.5 square times 14 times 3.142, that is pi, it's 538.8 divided by 3. It's equals to 179.6 centimeter cube. That is the value of volume of a cone of part C. After that, we start part D. Data is height is equals to 28 millimeter and circumference is 132 millimeter. We need to find out the value of volume, but before that we need to find out the value of radius. Now you need to find out the value of radius by using circumference. For that purpose, I give you approximately 30 seconds to find out the value of radius. Do it. I hope that you know the working formula of circumference of a circle. And I also told you in the beginning of the topic where I told you to learn all the working formulas. Alright, so the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. The value of circumference is known, that is 132. So 132, it's 2 pi r. We need to find out the value of r. So r is equals to 132 divided by 2 pi, right? So 132 divided by 2 divided by pi is 21. Now you have the value of radius, that is 21 centimeter. You need to find out the value of volume. You have 30 seconds to find out the value of volume. Just apply the working formula, substitute the values of radius and height, and you will get the value of volume of a cone. I hope that you have done it. Just check your answer So it will be volume is equals to 1 over 3 pi, radius is 21 square and height is 28. Now 21 square times 28 times pi, it is 38797.4 divided by 3, that is equals to 12932.5 centimeter cube. So that's how we find out the volume of a cone. It depends on the data which parameter are known. You can see that in part B, area is known, that means you need to find out the value of radius. In part D, circumference is known and we need to find out the value of radius. So that is manipulative questions in which area or circumference is given to find out the value of radius, right? I hope that it is clear to you, and how we apply the working formula of cone, how we are substituting the values, it is clear to you. Moving on to the next question. It's question number 2 from the same exercise. Alright, I paste a question here, so if you have a book it's good. If you don't have a book, you can see the question. The volume of a cone with a circular base of radius 8 centimeter is 320 pi. Find its height. The first thing, as I have told you in the topic trigonometry, that you need to make a habit to make the data first. So radius here is 8 centimeter, volume is 320 pi centimeter cube. You need to find out the value of height. Keep in mind that we need to apply the working formula of volume to find out the value of height, but first you need to try it by yourself, and for that purpose I am giving you 35 to 40 seconds. Do it. Apply the working formula of volume, substitute the value of radius and volume and find out the value of height, and then check your answer with my answer. Done? I hope that all of you now had learned the working formula of volume of a cone. Alright. So at the beginning you will do that volume is equals to 1 upon 3 pi r square height. Volume is known, it's 320 pi is equals to 1 over 3 pi. Radius is 8 square and height. We need to make height the subject of the equation. So height is equals to, if you focus on 3, it is in the divisible with the height, right? 3 is dividing on the right side, that means when you shift 3 on the left side, it will be multiplied with 320 pi. So I can say that 320 pi times 3. And if you see pi and 8 square, they are multiplying on the right side. That means if you shift these two values, it will be in the division on the left side. That means pi 8 square. Now pi and pi cancel each other. So value of height, it's 320 times 3 divided by 8 square, it's 64. You need to calculate it. 320 times 3 divided by 64, it's 15. So the value of height is 15 centimeter. I hope that you got the same answer, and if you made any mistake, you can check it from the solution. What are the common mistakes that most students forgot to take the square here? That is the most common mistake. Apart from that, 99% of the students solve the equation correctly. So I hope that you solve the equation correctly and your value of height is same as you can see on your screen. Alright, moving on to the next question. It's question number 3. A cone has a base area of 20 meter square. So if I make a data here, so area is known, it's 20 meter square and a volume of 160 meter cube. So volume is 160 meter cube. Find the height of the cone. So first thing, you need to do it by yourself, and for this question, since you need to first find the value of radius here, I give you some more time. Let's say you have 1 minute to solve this question. First, you need to use the value of area to find out radius, and then you will use the working formula of volume to find out the value of height. Do it. If you don't remember the working formula of area, so it's pi r square, area of the base. Done? Alright. I hope that mostly of you had done it or started the question in a right direction. That all I expect from you. Alright. So first thing, we need to apply the working formula of area, which says that pi r square. The value of area is 20 is equals to pi r square. Make r the subject of the equation, so it's 20 divided by pi is equals to r square. Divide 20 with the pi, 20 divided by pi, it's 6.36. So r square, it's 6.36 meter, not meter because it's r square. Now root on both sides, so it's 2.52. Let me check it again. Yes, 2.52. So the value of radius, it's 2.52, and now the unit is meter. Once you got the value of radius, use the working formula of volume, which says volume is equals to 1/3 pi r square h. The value of volume is known, it's 160. So I am placing the value here. Volume is 160. R, the value of r is 2.52 and height is unknown. At first I will make height the subject. So if you see 3 is dividing on the right side. If you shift on the left side, it will be multiplied with 160, and pi and 2.52 square are multiplying on the right side. If you shift on the left side, it will be in the division of 160 times 3. Right? Now we can solve it easily. 160 times 3, it's 480 divided by 2.52 square times 3.142, it's 19.95. So I take is as 20, rounding off. So 0 and 0 cancel. So h is equals to 2 2s are 4 and 2 4s are 8. So h is 24 and meters. Right? That is the value of height. So the same working formula of volume, but before that we need to find out the value of radius. Area was known, and then we can find out the value of height by substituting the values of radius and volume. Alright, So moving on to the next question. It's question number 4 of the same exercise. A cone has a height of 14 centimeter and a volume of 132 centimeter cube. Find the radius of the circular base. So first thing, you need to try it by yourself, right? If I make the data here, so height is 14 centimeter, volume is 132 centimeter cube, and you need to find the radius. It's a very easy question and I expect all of you can do it. And for that question, I'm giving you 30 seconds. 30 seconds are quite enough for this question. You need to apply the working formula of volume, substitute the values of volume and height, and you can easily find out the value of radius. Done? Alright. Now you can check your answer. So first thing, we apply the working formula of volume is 1/3 pi r square h. The value of volume it's 132, height is 14 and radius is unknown. That is your working equation. 3, when you shift on the left side it will be multiply, so it's 132 times 3, and pi and 14 are multiplying with the radius on the right side. If you shift both of these values, it will be in a division with 132 and 3, and on the right side we have only r square. So 132 times 3, it's 396 divided by 14 pi is equals to r square. So 396 divided by 14 divided by pi, it's 9. So r square is 9, applying root on both sides, so r is equals to 3 centimeter. I hope that you got the same answer because it is very easy question, right? Alright, moving on to the next question. It's question number 5 of the same exercise, but it has different parts. As you can see that it has 3 parts, right? So starting with part 1a. So in 5a, find the total surface area. At first it should be an alarm in your brain. Total surface area, that means we are talking about enemy here, right? It is not our friend, it is our enemy. And why it is our enemy? Because its working formula in every question varies. It is not fixed. It depends on the faces that we touch easily. And if you did not remember the concept, you should go back to lecture number 1 of the topic volume and surface area, where I explain in detail what does it mean by that the faces we can touch easily. So for the first part, we have a value of radius, it's 4. So radius is 4 centimeter, and this length, keep in mind that is not a height, because height should be at 90 degree as mentioned here. This length, it is a slant height represented by L. So L is 7 centimeter. You need to find out the total surface area. Now total surface area, if you apply on this question, how many faces you can touch? So you can touch the conical part easily, right? And you can touch the base part easily. So that means we need both of the areas to find out the total surface area. So if we talk about the conical, and in cone we referred it as curved surface area. So curved surface area, the working formula is pi r L. Substituting the values here, so pi, radius is 4 and length is 7. So 7 times 4 is 28 times pi. So 28 times pi, it's 88. So you got the value of curved surface area, that is 88 centimeter square. And the base area. The base is what? The base is a circle. Its working formula is pi r square. So it's pi, radius is 4 square, and that is 16 pi. If you multiply 16 and pi, it's 50.26. So that is the area of the base, and that is curved surface area. As we had discussed, to find out the total surface area, we need to add both of these areas. So total surface area is 88 plus 50.26, and that is equals to 138.26 centimeter square. That is total surface area of the first part, right? For the second part, you need to give it a try first, and then I will explain it. For second part, I just make the data here. The diameter is 28 millimeter, right? And the slant height is 30 millimeter. You need to find out the total surface area. For that purpose, first we need to find out the radius. So attempt the whole question, and for this purpose I am giving you a 1 minute to find out the total surface area. So start. We know that the half of diameter is our radius. So radius should be equals to 14 millimeter. Once you got the value of radius, find out the curved surface area and then the total surface area. Add both together to find out the total surface area. Done? Oops. I don't know why it is happened again and again. Alright. So that is the end of your time. I hope that all of you have done it or attempted it in the right way. So first thing, we had find out the radius is half of diameter and it's 14 millimeter. After that, first step, we find out the curved surface area, that is equals to pi r L. The value of radius is 14 and the slant height is 30. Solve it. So 14 times 30 times pi, it's 1319 centimeter square. That is the curved surface area. Now we need to find out the base area, and the base area is pi r square. So pi is pi and radius is 14 square. So 14 square times pi, it's 615.7 centimeter square. Sorry, it's not centimeter, it's millimeter square, as it mentioned in the question, right? Millimeter. Now we need to find out the total surface area. That means we need to add these two values. So 1319 plus 615.7, it's 0.7 as well, so it will be 1934.7, 1934.7 millimeter square. That is the curved surface area. Alright, I hope that all of you now have an clear idea how we find the total surface area or the volume of the cone as we had discussed in today's class, right? As your homework, you need to attempt part C as your homework. The circumference part we had already discussed in the question number 2 or 3, I guess, in which we apply the working formula of circumference to find out the value of radius. The same thing you need to do here, right? So that is enough for today class. Part C is your homework, you need to attempt it, right? And inshallah next class we are going to continue the same topic, that is cone, but with some advanced question or further questions from the exercise. So see you next class. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.